integers expanding the horizon. If a number minus itself gives a 0, that means 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. What happens when we subtract a big number from the smaller one? 3 minus 5 is equal to what? So we are going to get the integers, negative numbers. Okay, here depth is nothing but negative numbers. Fortune is representing positive numbers. Okay, depth means minus negative numbers, fortune plus positive numbers. Okay, by moving to the left of 0 on the number line, okay, Brahmagupta, okay, great Indian mathematician, okay, Brahmagupta introduced, okay, negative numbers to the world. So in the number line center, it will be the 0. Left side of 0 is negative integers and right side of 0 is positive integers. Okay, if you want to give the definition for integer means together, okay, combination of positive integers, negative integers and 0 form the set of integers. Okay, integers is denoted by Z. This is symbol for integers. So arithmetic of integers, we already learned, okay, the rules for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of integers, right? Here Brahmagupta is given the rules in a different way. We already learned these rules in our lower classes. Okay, this is only is main important, right? If you are understanding this rule, is very good. Okay, well and fine. So before that, what Brahmagupta is given the rule. Okay, that's also I just want to explain. It's given in the book. So in the book, it's given like a paragraph. Okay, that is difficult to understand. I just made the paragraph into a picture. Okay, Brahmagupta, the mathematician is saying that a fortune plus fortune. Okay, that is fortune plus fortune is equal to fortune. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So depth plus depth is equal to depth. Next, fortune minus 0 is fortune, or depth minus 0 is depth. Example, 7 minus 0 is 7, minus 6 minus 0 is minus 6. Next, the product of depth and fortune is depth. Minus 3 into 4 is minus 12. The product of two depths is fortune. Minus 3 into minus 4 is minus into plus 12. Okay, so this is what, okay, Brahmagupta is given the rule, right? If your understanding is well and good, if you are not understanding, so you have to understand this. So integer rules for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, this is very important. Based on this only, we will be just doing the calculation. Okay, so for adding integers, they are having the same sign, keep the same sign and add the numbers. If the two numbers are having the same sign, right, keep the same sign and add the numbers. Okay, plus and plus. So keep the same sign as plus and add the numbers. They're having minus and minus, keep the same sign as minus and add the numbers. They're having the different sign. One is plus and another one is minus. If the two numbers are having different sign, first subtract the number and keep the greatest value sign. Subtract the number and keep the greatest value sign. Suppose first number is having greatest number symbol as plus, so you have to keep the answer symbol as plus. Suppose second number is having minus with the greatest number, you have to take the greatest symbol value as minus. Okay, different signs, subtract the number and keep the greatest value sign. For addition and subtraction, okay, same track, and multiplication and division is same track. Okay, for multiplying and division of integers, okay, if the two numbers are having the same sign, okay, same sign always positive. So remember this, same sign always positive, different sign always negative. So plus into plus is plus. Minus into minus also plus. Same sign always positive. So different sign. Plus into minus is minus. Minus into plus is minus. The same multiplication rule for division also. Plus divided by plus is plus. Minus divided by minus is plus. So different sign always negative. Plus divided by minus is minus. Minus divided by plus is minus. Okay, same sign always positive, different sign is always negative. This is for multiplication and division rule. So based on this integer rules, we are just going to moving on. Exercise set 3.2. Exercise set 3.2, question number 1. The temperature in the high altitude desert of Ladakh is recorded at 4 degrees Celsius at noon. By midnight, it drops 15 degrees Celsius. So what is the midnight temperature? Okay. So initial temperature is given as 4 degrees Celsius. Okay. So initial temperature is given as 4 degree Celsius. Next, it's dropped by 15 degrees Celsius. Okay, dropped is given 15 degrees Celsius. Okay, so drops means minus. We'll be just taking up drops by 15 degrees Celsius. So we can just take it as minus 15 degrees Celsius. So what is the midnight temperature they are asking? Okay, midnight temperature means, right? So in the beginning, it's 4 degrees Celsius. Its drop means so minus 15 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now 4 minus 15. Okay. 4 minus 15 is minus 11 degree Celsius. Why? Because both are having different sign. Subtract the number and keep the greatest sign. Okay. 4 minus 15 is, okay, minus 11. Therefore, the midnight temperature is minus 11 degree Celsius. The next question, second question, a spice trader takes a loan. That means debt of 850 rupees. The next day, he makes a profit fortune of 1200. The following week, he incurs a loss of rupees 450. Write this sequence is an equation. Using integers, okay, write the sequence as an equation using integers and calculate his final financial standing. Okay, so debt is given. So in the beginning, the debt is given 850. So debt means you can just denote that as minus 850. Then the profit, next day he makes a profit of 1200. That means plus 1200. And next day he incurs a loss. Okay, so minus 450. Now we have to form the equation. Okay, so equation, so we can just write it as minus 850 plus 1200, okay, minus 450. Now this is the equation. Now we have to solve, okay, solve the equation. Okay, so this is the expression we are getting. We can just simplify it, so we'll be getting the answer. First, arrange the terms and just add it. Okay, I can just write minus 850 and here also minus 450. Next plus 1200. Here both are having the same sign. Keep the same sign and add. Okay, so keep the same sign and add. So it will become 800, then 900. Okay, then 1300. 1300 plus 1200. Okay, minus 1300 plus 1200. So both are having different sign, right? Subtract the number and keep the greatest sign. So subtract the number and keep the greatest sign. So we'll be getting 1300 minus 1200 is so 100 rupees. Therefore, his final financial standing is minus, okay, 100. Okay, it'll be in minus 100. That means a loss of rupees 100. So now calculate the following using Brahmagupta's laws. That is nothing but integer rules. First question. So minus 12 into 5. Okay. So plus into minus is, so minus, so 12 5s are 60 is the answer. Now the second question. So minus 8 into minus 7. Okay. Both are having plus. So minus into minus is plus, 7 8s are 56. Now third question. Okay, 0 minus of minus 14. So first you remove the bracket. 0 minus of minus is plus. So 14. 0 plus 14 is 14. Next, fourth question. Okay, minus 20. We can write like this. So minus 20 divided by Okay, minus 20 divided by 4 is minus 5. Okay, minus 5. So we are just using just integer rules for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. You must be thorough with the rule. Right? Now, question number 4. Okay, question number 4. Explain using a real world example of debt why subtracting a negative number is same as adding a positive number. Example, 10 minus of minus 5 is equal to 15. How? You have to give one real life example. So we know the rule, right? So minus of minus, it will become plus. So 10 plus 5 is 15. How? They are asking one example, right? So first I'll just explain with the number line. Okay. So in the number line, okay. So through the number line, first let me explain. First is given 10. Okay. 10 means plus 10. Okay. From 0 to 10. So we'll be having 0 to 10. So we're going in this direction. Next, so minus 5. So minus 5 means we'll be coming to the opposite direction. That is for minus 5. Okay. If it's only minus 5 is given means we'll be coming to the opposite direction. Up to 5 units will be coming opposite direction. This is for only minus 5. But it's given as minus of minus. Minus 5 means this direction. Again, they have given one more minus. So you have to go in opposite direction of minus. So we have to go opposite, right? So from here to go opposite 5 units. Okay. So 10 minus of minus. So you'll be getting 15. Here is 10. Here is 5. So total, the answer it will be 15. Okay. Now, so real life examples. So I'll be just showing. Suppose a student actually score 15 marks. The original mark is 15. Okay. The teacher wrongly deduct 5 marks. That means, right, a student score, the student's record marks become 15, but mistakenly ma'am is reduced 5 mark. Okay. The paper is given only 10 marks. Now the principal check the paper and removes the wrong deduction. Okay, already minus 5 mark. The principal removing again minus. Okay, so removes the wrong deduction. So removing the deduction means again minus. So minus of minus, it will become plus. So he will be getting 15 marks. This shows that subtracting a negative numbers is same as adding a positive numbers. The actually his mark is 15, but ma'am is given only 10 marks in the paper. In the paper is given only 10 marks. Now the principal is coming and checking the paper. Okay, the teachers reduced 5 marks mistakenly. He is removing the correction and is giving 5 marks. So automatically it will become 15 marks. Okay. I think you can just able to get the answer right. Is there any doubt in this? If you have any other example also, you can go with your own examples that should be related to this question. Okay. Any doubts, you can just ask. No doubts.
Sir, can you explain it once more?
Okay. Right. So they are asking how to get 10 minus of minus 5 is 15. Okay. For example, you are writing the exam. Hmm? In your paper is given only 10 marks. Okay. That is the mistake is done by the teacher. Okay. By wrongly, he has deducted 5 marks. That means, right? 5 marks wrongly is deducted is okay. It's found by the principal. 5 mark is deducted. Again, the principal is removing the wrong deduction. Okay. For teacher's mistake, he reduced 5 mark, that is minus 5. Again, the principal is removing the mistake, that is removing means minus 5. Okay, so minus of minus. So actually his mark is 15. He has to score 15 marks.